Hey everyone, it's Chris, obviously, and so for my final project, I simply just wanted to explore how a simple note can completely change someone's day or even their mindset. And so I asked people to share a note that meant something to them, and honestly, hearing their stories was really moving, and some of these messages helped people feel loved, understood, and less alone at times where they really needed it. I hope this project can show you guys how powerful words can be even when we think they're small. So without further ado, here is my video on how notes can have a positive impact on someone.
This makes me feel accepted.
You're doing better than you give yourself credit for. This made me feel heard and seen.
I'm proud of you for making it this far. Reading this, it made me feel heard, it made me feel seen. Even though I've been through a lot of challenges, especially this semester, I'm still making it through and I'm still here.
You don't have to be perfect to be loved. This makes me feel very happy because a lot of people feel like that they have to be perfect to achieve different things or to have a reaction out of people.
Your hard work never goes unnoticed and you are loved. I appreciate it and I thank you very much. It makes me feel nice, warm, and fuzzy.
Thank you for always checking in on me, showing that you care. I love our relationship and I'm so glad to know you. Thank you for everything, Addison. I felt really happy, really glad about this.
Okay, my warm and fuzzy say that they're so proud of me, proud of my growth over the year, and it made me feel happy, and that I made me feel like I'm being seen and heard, and that all of my hard work is not for nothing.
Hey Luke, so happy I've gotten to know you and see how much you've grown and how much you've become involved. This made me feel seen.
Hey Tyler, so proud of you, and I can't wait to see you grow. I feel very passionate about growing.
Hey, I love the bond we have created and I'm so happy to call you a friend. This made me feel appreciated and like I've made an impact.
Dear Blake, I'm very proud of all the things you have accomplished and done this year. Can't wait to see all the things you do these next 4 years. Dang, this definitely made me feel proud of my accomplishments and reflect on all the stuff I did. And it made me want to do even more things in the next 4 years for sure.
Dear Mill, you have grown so much over this past year and I can't wait to see all the great things you continue to do. The way that makes me feel, it makes me feel seen. It makes me, feel like what I'm doing is not just being done for no reason. And it also motivates me to continue to do more because I know that it's being seen.
Hi, my name is Skylar, and I got this note at a time where I was really feeling kind of lost and having a hard time making some friends at college. I was having a hard time with my family at home, and getting this note really kind of helped me feel seen and know that I was still managing to be a good friend, even if I didn't feel like I was at that moment. It says, I don't think you get enough credit. I know you're going through a lot right now, but you never fail to bring up my mood, and that's something I really appreciate.
Hello, I will be reading my warm and fuzzy. It says, sup Ray, you know, we cool, definitely give brother. You are low-key the favorite out of the 24 cohort for me. Love you much. From Justin. I ain't gonna lie, reading this made me feel very happy. It showed me that I have an impact, especially in a new cohort. So it definitely made me feel warm and fuzzy.
Okay, this is a warm and fuzzy I got from a freshman telling me how they feel. Hey, I know we don't talk or see each other a ton, but I'm glad every time I see you. I love your hugs and appreciate you. Cece. Reading this warm and fuzzy made me feel nice because sometimes I get scared about how I build relationships with people. And this warms my heart and makes me happy.
Okay, my warm and fuzzy says, Dorian, you are literally the sweetest girl ever. If you ever need me, I'm a text or call away. Love you. This note made me feel seen and appreciated, and it made me feel a little bit happy because I don't always notice when people notice me.
Just a reminder, you matter more than you know. I appreciated this because it reminded me that I have a bigger impact on a lot of people that can sometimes go unseen on my part, but is influential to others. So it was a good reminder to remember that eyes are on me in a positive light.
Hey Sammy, you have been such a ray of sunshine during my transition, and I love interacting with and getting to know you. You are such a great leader and role model. Keep shining. This made me feel like I've done a lot of good work over the time that I've been here at college, and I'm just excited to do more.
It has been an amazing time leading with you and watching you grow over this past year. You really have a way with words that bring everyone in. Keep doing what you are doing, and it has been a pleasure to get to know you so far this semester. Continue strong in your personality and in your faith. From Jackson. This touched me a lot because it just shows that everything I've contributed and have put in with my intentions and my motives is paying off, and I see that genuine return on investment, and really just helps assure me that the good and the positivity that I'm trying to share with others is coming off, and that we're looking to betterment our community and just everyone else around us. So
Hi, so I'm going to be reading a note that I got and telling you an emotion that I felt. So the note said, I just want to say that you have the kindest, most genuine spirit that I have ever come across. I love that you're always in a positive and good mood, and I hope to be like you someday. Please continue to be that light that shines in a dim room. When I read this, I think I almost cried. I was super just touched, I felt very warm, very happy, and I felt very seen, because I think sometimes being a very positive, upbeat, hopeful person, a lot of people, they aren't that. So sometimes it feels like you're the only one and that you're not really making an impact, but seeing that people really look up to that and it helps them a lot was something super duper impactful for me.
Here I have a warm and fuzzy, a kind note that I was given. It says, Natalie, Miss Aviation Major, I hope you enjoyed your first retreat and it was great getting to know you. I hope you pass your health exams and are able to get into the aviation program. I'm sure you will avail. This was a special note because it was from someone I had just connected with over the weekend at retreat, and I had only talked to her a couple times, but this note really just made me feel very nice, and that I was building meaningful relationships and that I felt like other people cared about me.
My note says, I just wanted to remind you how appreciated you are. You make life feel lighter. This makes me feel really good. I always try to be really happy and energetic, so it's good to know that other people see that and appreciate it.
Don't let anyone put you down. You're the best dancer I've ever seen. This note makes me feel very seen. It makes me feel heard, that all my hard work is being put to good use.
You are like a ray of sunshine. This makes me feel amazing because it makes me feel like I have such an impact on everyone's lives that I meet.
I love how you're unapologetically yourself with your purple hair. This made me feel very confident in myself, very bold with my personality, and I like to do that, so I like it.
Liz, every time I see you, it's always a great interaction. You bring great energy to the world every day, never lose that. That made me feel loved and warm and seen, and it made me want to be who I am always.
I love your dedication towards your religion and your relationship with God. So this note made me feel very happy and very seen, like people see the work that I put in towards my religion and also my relationship with God, and it made me feel very happy.
You're so talented when it comes to nails. This made me feel appreciated and acknowledged with the craft that I have been working on for so long.
You are doing the best you can, and that's enough. This makes me feel confident in all the work I've been doing.
You are one of the prettiest people I've ever met, and plus an academic woman. This made me feel acknowledged and loved.
You're going to do amazing things in life, and I look forward to seeing the best you that you can be. From Brock. When I first read that warm and fuzzy, I remember being like really happy that there was like someone who admired me and stuff like that. Mainly with that last portion of like being the best you that you can be. I really feel like sometimes there's like a pressure of if someone's complimenting you that you have to act that way, but that kind of left it open-ended of like, hey, like whatever is best for you, like I'm just rooting for you. So I really appreciated that, more of like not like a hands off, but just kind of leaving the door. This, like, you should do this,
Thank you for being my guiding light. You have encouraged me to be the best me.
Despite the things I've been through, you still believe I can finish strong. I really appreciate you and all that you do for all of us. I feel very humbled that she thought of me and wrote this kind note to acknowledge the impact I've had in her life.
Katie Cheney, you have consistently been a positive presence throughout my time in the PLA, and I really appreciate everything you do within the program. And this of course made me feel wonderful knowing that I've had such a positive impact on folks and that they really enjoyed my presence.
I appreciate that you and Daylin have become such great friends. I feel more happiness in my life knowing you both. Thank you for dinner at the Doves and game nights. Community is so important to Daylin and I. We host dinner at the Doves, which is our monthly event. And sometimes it's tiring and time consuming, but it reminds me that our friends really appreciate it, so we're going to continue it.
You to pour into yourself, Chris. I promise you will see a great outcome. Reach out if you ever need anything. This note made me feel seen and heard and appreciated almost, because knowing that somebody that like I admire and in a way look up to said they see so much in me in terms of potential, I feel like was just like very inspiring almost, and it made me want to put myself out there and apply myself more to whatever I'm doing. So yeah.
Life is a journey, not a destination. This makes me feel empowered and optimistic about the future.
Chris, you are so funny, and I always enjoy your 2 cents. I am glad that people enjoy my humor, and they enjoy my unsolicited opinion when I give my 2 cents.
So, failure is success in progress. I feel like that means when you fail, when you go down, you pick yourself back up. I feel like you can't be your best self without making mistakes. I feel like the more mistakes you make is the more learning that you could take away from it. So yeah, that's it.
All your hard work doesn't go unnoticed. I love our talks we have, and I'm happy we have grown our friendship this year. It makes me feel seen and valuable, and also recognizes the growth of personal relationships at the same time.
Kendra, thank you so much for being an amazing instructor and being so kind. I've loved getting to know you, and you are so kind and beautiful. I think we have a lot of things in common. I can't wait to get to know you over these next years. This Warm and Fuzzy, and almost all Warm and Fuzzies, just make me feel so appreciated and understood, and like I am a part of a community that really just values kindness and sharing love, and that brings me a lot of joy.
This makes me feel very happy because most of the time I see myself as see my accomplishments as passive, and I don't really celebrate myself for it. So, being aware of what I'm good at and, everything.
You do not find the happy life, you make it. Wow, this Warm and Fuzzy is very insightful and helps me see that I need to really make the most out of things for my life to truly be happy.
My note says, don't lose hope, you never know what tomorrow will bring. I kind of to me, just hearing this was you just gotta keep looking ahead. Sometimes there might be something behind you in that day, but you just gotta know that tomorrow's a new day, and at the end of the day, the day ends, so you just gotta keep going and pushing forward.
You're an academic weapon. This makes me feel good about my current academic journey as a freshman in college.
Adam, I so enjoy being desk neighbors. Your kindness and drive are so admirable. Thank you for being a great colleague and even a better friend, Katie. This note, made me have a closer sense of belonging to the work that I do and the people that I work with, and really makes me feel like not only are the people that I work with colleagues, but they're great friends and having meaningful connections in work.
You're allowed to slow down, you earned it. This made me feel appreciated because sometimes life in school can be hard.
You deserve joy in large and small doses. This makes me feel like I can do some big things that are going to make me very happy, and also enjoy the little things in life that also make me happy.
Okay, so the note says, don't let anyone put you down because you're here for a reason. This note made me feel loved, and I also agree with it. I think everyone's here for a reason.
Right, so I'm Peyton Moyer, and I'm reading off my Warm and Fuzzy. My Warm and Fuzzy says, Peyton, I'm so glad I got to develop a deeper relationship with you on a more personal level. It's been so good spending time with you this summer program. This Mormon Fuzzy made me feel seen and heard because the person who wrote it to me, like, we never really talked much. So, like, it was just kind of nice to get this response from them.
You are a comforting presence in a loud world. Wow. This made me feel understood, appreciated, and cherished by everybody that knows me.
Thanks for watching my project. Hearing how these notes has impacted people reminded me that the smallest words can make a huge difference in someone's life. I hope this has inspired you guys to send a note, a message, or even a few kind words to someone who might need it. You never know how much it could mean. Once again, thank you for taking the time to watch.